Hello and welcome back to day 3 of my challenge in learning the 18 Lohan fist. Yesterday I ended up at 90 patterns of a total of 136. It went quite well so far, and let's see how far we can take this today. I practiced the set once more right before going to bed, and I hope this helped in memorizing the set. So my first step is again to repeat and review what I've learned so far, and then we'll add some more patterns. Let's go. As always, I first enter Zen. This is a great sequence, which is also found in the Taming Tiger set and the Triple Stretch set. It was one of the specialties of my grandmaster, Lai Qinghua, well known as Uncle Righteousness. My memory was quite okay, so it's time to add some more patterns. I'll start from the end of what I have learned before. Past masters created a myriad of different sets from what they had learned. Sometimes they chose the patterns by personal preference. Sometimes they had students of various stages of progress in mind. Other times they built sets to suit various body types of practitioners. This also led to the creation of different styles. While Choi Li Fat Kung Fu is very suitable for big and strong people, Monkey and Praying Mantis Kung Fu are good for those who are smaller sized and agile. Wing Chun and Tai Chi Chuan are excellent to overcome bigger and stronger opponents. This doesn't mean that there can't be gorillas or strong people practicing Tai Chi Chuan. It's just a relative comparison. For convenience, we can categorize various types of Kung Fu sets. Many sets are pattern sets, meaning that they are a collection of patterns and the arrangement doesn't serve any specific goals. They are also called mother sets, as their purpose is to archive the most important repertoire of a style or sub-style. Some styles only have one long set, like the 108 pattern Yang Style Tai Chi Chuan set. Beginners and intermediate students learn shortened derivations with less patterns and gradually progress to the mother set. While the set I'm currently learning is also called Da Lohan Chuan, meaning big Lohan fist, there's also a Xiao Lohan Chuan or little Lohan fist. This is a great pressing sequence using Kung Fu tactics like Southeast, Strike West. Starting with a strike to the face, you continue with the sneaky groin attack, Monkey Steal Speech. If the opponent retreats, you follow up smashing his head. Grab his arm, neck or shoulder and strike your knee to his solar plexus. And if this isn't already enough, you complete with a punch to his abdomen. If you practice this sequence diligently, your opponent may find himself overwhelmed from your continuous attacks. As the name suggests, application sets are made to practice combat application, even when practicing alone. In our school, practicing combat sequences with a partner plays a major role in developing combat skills. And these sequences are linked together in application sets, so we can practice and memorize the sequences at home. Combination sets or partner forms are long sequences to be practiced with a partner. A long, pre-arranged sparring, so to speak, meant to ingrain various applications and to get used to keeping good Kung Fu form during a fight in a flowing manner. Our Shaolin 5-animal combination set and the combination set to Crossroads at 4 Gates would be good examples. Another great sequence here. If your opponent kicks at you, you retreat into a false leg stance, while striking his foot from the side. Whilst the opponent is still struggling to pull his foot back and regain a firm stance, you follow through by felling him to the ground. If he manages to step away, you send him flying with a fierce push. Beginner students of Shaolin Manam know Single Tiger emerges from cave very well, as it is part of the 8 basic hand patterns taught in level 1, including my online course, The Entrance to the Chamber of Shaolin Kung Fu. Intermediate students know how to follow up with Dark Dragon Draws Water, like we do in Combat Sequence 6. That's it. Let's see if I can do it as a whole. There are also some martial Qigong sets, whose main purpose is to cultivate Qi and convert it into internal force. One of the most famous ones in this category is Tit Sin Kyun, or Iron Wire Set of Hung Ka Kung Fu, which trains the various types of force, summarized as the 12 bridges. Students of Shaolin Monam cherish one finger shooting Zen, as the daily practice routine, just like myself. And probably the highest of martial Qigong sets is the Dragon Strength Qi Circulation set. Although it includes some fighting patterns too, it mainly helps to develop, apply, convert various types of internal force, clearly the favorite of my Sifo and myself. In Southern Shaolin Kung Fu, you can find a few precious, complete classical sets. They include training of internal force and combat application, which are the twin pillars of Kung Fu. Examples are the Taming Tiger set, Flower set, and Triple Stretch. San Chan of Wushu Chuan, which serves as the source of the San Chin Kata in karate, is an interesting example, as it could be regarded as martial Qigong as well as an application set. I'd say it's a complete classical set, even if it's comparatively short. Yes! Wow, who would have thought? This is a personal record. I finished learning the routine of a 108 pattern set, which actually has 136 patterns, within just 3 days. Of course, there's a lot to work from here, and I'm gonna have one more round, or a few more rounds to solidify what I've learned so far. And of course, this is not the end of the series and learning the 18 Do and Fist. Learning the routine is only just the start. From here, I can work on my form and on many things more. So make sure to keep on following, subscribe to the channel, and let's see what we can do now that I have the routine. See you soon. All the best to you.